If you want to get rich on X, Nikita Beer just dropped the exact system that will make it happen. So in this video, I'm going to break down what he said and how that applies to your content. But first, who is Nikita Beer and why is he qualified to give this advice? Well, it all started back in 2017 when Nikita and his friends started a social media app called TBH that was later acquired by Facebook for $30 million. The app allowed high school students to send anonymous compliments to each other, but it wasn't the app itself that was remarkable. It was the unique marketing strategy they used to get over 5 million users within 9 weeks and hit the top of the App Store. After being acquired by Facebook, Nikita then built another app called Gas and pretty much followed the exact same process, except this time his app was acquired by Discord. And throughout this journey, he's been active on X and built an audience of over 500,000 followers by sharing his insights about building apps. These achievements then led to him being hired in June as X's head of product. So if you're looking for someone who is an expert on number one, how to get rich, and number two, how to build an audience, there are few people more qualified than Nikita. But now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about what he said. So the first line of the post says, if you want to get rich on X, it isn't going to be through creator revenue or meme coins. And first of all, this is a banger hook because people are super sensitive about X monetization. So this was a great way to get people's attention. Then as far as what he actually said, this advice is spot on. Even YouTube AdSense, which is light years ahead of X monetization, should not be relied on to generate wealth. That's why creators like MrBeast get sponsors, sell products, and build a business around their content. As a matter of fact, Jimmy makes more money from Feastables than he does from his content. So this is not a controversial statement. He then goes on to say, instead, think about one subject matter that you know more about than anyone else in the world. It can be anything: plumbing, menswear, Indian food, furniture, social apps, whatever. In other words, pick a niche. And somewhat surprisingly, this advice caused a lot of controversy, but Nikita is right. Picking a niche is crucial because at the start, no one cares about you, but they do care about topics. So by talking about topics they like, over time, they will start to care about you. And I don't really know why this upsets so many people, because this is literally how every platform works. Unless you are already known for something, you will struggle to grow on any platform if you just post whatever you want. All right, next part of his post. Post one unexpected insight you picked from your experience in that area. Keep it under 5 sentences. Do this every day for 6 months. Doing this demonstrates authority in that subject area and builds credibility, which is extremely important for making money later. Also, the insights have to be unexpected because if you're just sharing the same general advice everyone else shares, no one is going to care. All right, then keeping it under 5 sentences is interesting. I think the point Nikita is trying to make here is that you shouldn't overload people with information or add fluff. If you can keep the insight as tight as possible, it's going to be easier for people to digest and your content is going to perform better. Then doing it every day for 6 months is the hard part. Most people give up after a week or two because they don't see results. But if you want to make it, you have to keep going. And if your content is genuinely interesting, it's only a matter of time before you get discovered. All right, then Nikita says, if you stick to it, we will promote your account to others. So I don't think Nikita is specifically promising that X is gonna go and find your account and promote you if you do this. I think he's just talking from the perspective of an ex-employee. But what he says is true. If you post something interesting every day for 6 months straight, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to get discovered. Then he ends the post by saying, by the end, you will be recognized as the world's leading expert in that subject area, and you can charge whatever you want for endorsements, your time, or whatever, and no one will be able to take that away from you. This is exactly what Nikita has done with app development. He is uniquely qualified to talk about that subject because he's had 2 exits, and so that is how he's built an audience of over 500,000 followers. And as a result, he can charge high prices to consult other app builders. He charges $7,500 for a one-on-one call or $60,000 a month for one-on-one mentorship. And by doing this, he's made millions from his audience on top of the millions he already made from the exits. And now he gets to work with Elon. So here's the takeaway. Stop relying on payouts to save you. Pick a topic, share your unique insights every day, and as you start to build authority, opportunities will come your way. If you choose to ignore this advice because you don't want to pick a niche, you can probably still gain some followers and have a small audience, but you're not going to get rich from it. The whole idea of Nikita's strategy is that you position yourself as an authority so that people trust you enough to pay you. If you just talk about whatever you want, but don't have one main thing you're known for, people are going to see your content as entertainment rather than seeing you as a person that could help them. That's the nuance a lot of people are missing. On X, the money is not made in entertainment. It's made in showcasing your authority so that people pay you to solve their problems. That being said, if you need help choosing your niche, click the video on screen for an in-depth tutorial that will show you exactly how to pick a profitable one.